Coach, a couple more practices and pads. How have we improved, and what do they look like?
You know, we moved a couple guys around today. Moved Stephen Page over to offensive line, and feel good about that move. Moved Don DeLisio back to safety, and he made some plays out there today. So that looks like that's going to be another good move. And then we moved Dan Bana over to linebacker to kind of solidify some things there and help him out with special teams, just getting some more tackling drills. So we feel good about those moves, and you know, we pushed through the heat today, and you know, we're realizing we've got to continue to keep on getting in better shape, but overall productive day.
Coach, are you encouraged by just the progress they've made to this point? All the hitting so far has gone well?
Yeah, you know, the hitting, that part of it's been good. I just like to see us execute a little bit better, you know, and that's always a complaint. And we just have a little bit of a drop-off now between ones and twos. You know, when our twos get in there, we tend to get a little sloppy. Youth and inexperience, those are the kind of things that are showing up a little bit, but it's still a competitive atmosphere. We did special teams at the end of practice today. I wanted to see if, you know, we could get a good hard practice in, but yet still be able to come out here and focus on special teams and be able to do it when you're tired, just like it's going to be in the game. So that was our goal for today.
Coach, talk about the running back position. You got three guys that are really vying for that featured back spot, and just talk about their progress to this point and how impressed you are with their work.
Well, Cookie's done a good job. Obviously, you know, been impressed with him, and he's got to continue to do a good job with protections. Bellamy's obviously a talented guy, and it's just a matter of some of the little things, you know, open crossover, downhill, you know, those little steps you take, and also setting your blocks up. You know, we have a lot of A-gap type running plays where you got to set your blocks up, and you know, it's just a process of him learning it, learning our system, getting the calls from the sideline. And then Jordan Thompson's been encouraging. You know, Jordan's done some good things. He's special. He has an extra gear, and he's come on. He's impressed me quite a bit also. So they've exceeded my expectations as far as coming into this fall.
How great is it, Coach, that you have the ability to have 3-4 guys that are vying for that spot, and the more the merrier, that step up, the better, I'm sure, for you.
Well, you know, we're trying to get that way at every position, and we'll have to get another recruiting class to be able to have that type of competition. But competition definitely makes you better, and you know, that's what this thing's all about. Is if you have a competitive atmosphere all the time, everybody's pushing, and it's been a good competition.
And I'm sure right along with it, that offensive line has got to be able to block for them. I saw you working with that offensive line, just getting them in the right positions. How excited are you that those guys are starting to learn the good technique and get in the right positions?
We're making some progress there. You know, we probably are a lot further ahead of where we were in the spring. We're still not where we need to be. You know, Gammon was out today for practice for a little bit, not serious, but Bobby Coates had a little bit of a stomach virus, so he's been in and out of the lineup. We've got to kind of solidify that lineup a little bit, and you know, we got some freshmen on the second team, so we have to continue to get those guys as many experience and reps and blitz looks and movements. It's fine when they all sit still, but nobody on defense sits still. They're always constantly moving, and that's where they got to get used to the speed of the game so they can play fast themselves.